Diesel fuel shortage, take 3. Diesel fuel shortage, take 3. Okay, YouTubers, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. Now, today's video, we're going to talk about the diesel fuel shortage that is coming our way. And it's mainly going to affect, so they say it's mainly going to affect just the East Coast, but I think that's bullshit because the Midwest and out West will feel this as well because they're going to have to ship some of that diesel fuel out this way. Again, guys, it's a bigger problem than most people are making it out to be. Now, media is talking about this, but they're going to try to, I guess, quell the masses down so that they don't start panicking. But this is a very bad situation. Now, for those of us preppers that seen this coming, a lot of us are ready for what's coming our way, whatever the fuck it is. The food crisis is going to be complicated by this because there's not going to be a lot of food being delivered because there is now a diesel shortage, or there might be a diesel shortage in the near future. Now, they said that it's supposed to go into effect sometime this summer into fall, though right now the rising prices of diesel fuel is astronomically high, and a lot of truckers are feeling the pinch. Now, truckers, for the most part, the company pays for the fuel in a lot of cases. So truckers don't feel it, but it's still a pain in the ass because now they look at the price and they're like, shit. And some of them be like, oh, fuck it, that's not my problem. That's the company's problem. But guess who pays for that on the back end? We do, the customers. So if diesel fuel prices keep fucking skyrocketing, then guess what happens to us, guys? The prices on the food that we're going to eat is going to skyrocket as well. We feel it on the back end, not the companies. They never do. But if there is going to be a fuel shortage, guys, that is going to be a big, big problem. Now, guys, with a diesel fuel shortage, prices are going to skyrocket pretty much overnight. When they start seeing this problem, when they start having this problem, because as of right now, like today, there isn't a shortage, but they said there will be a shortage. But the prices are, again, astronomically high. That means I don't know, Ritz crackers used to eat for a box was what, let's say $4. It's probably going to be $8. So the prices in food is going to climb now, not only because of inflation, but now because of the price of fuel, or diesel fuel rather. Now, because of this diesel fuel shortage, guys, we're absolutely going to see more problems with this already flimsy supply chain issue we're having. This flimsy supply chain that's going on right now, guys, is going to be complicated even more. So think of it in the totality of not just food, but the everyday items that you need. Whether that's, vitamins, Tylenols, again, milk, meat, potatoes, fish, things of that nature that you eat, those things are going to fucking be skyrocketing as well. You want to get a new blender? Guess what? That blender that you went to the dollar store for, that was $12, now it's $24, right? Oh, you want to purchase a new car? Well, because of the fucking rise in gas prices, you're going to be paying more for that car for them just to ship it to you, to the dealership. So now they're going to start adding that surcharge. I'm pretty sure they're going to be adding it soon to the car. Guys, with everything happening, it's just getting out of control as far as prices go. Now, as far as people being priced out of food, that's definitely coming. We're going to see that first before we see actual food shortage or lack of food on the shelves. I almost guarantee that. Now, if there is a fuel shortage, if there is a diesel fuel shortage, deliveries will be prioritized, and certain things are going to be prioritized, guys. So, for example, military. A lot of military vehicles still use diesel fuel. They're absolutely going to prioritize whatever amount of fuel they need to them first. Then comes food. Then comes emergency vehicles. A lot of emergency vehicles nationwide still use diesel fuel. Obviously, guys, a lot of trucks still use diesel fuel. So getting your food delivered to you, that's going to start to decline. Emergency vehicles, they're probably going to get prioritized, but to what length, right? To what amount are they going to get? Now, a big city like New York, they might get allotted, let's say, I don't know, a few thousand tons of fuel. Right? I don't even know the math because I don't know what we use here in the city. All I know that fire trucks use a lot of fucking diesel fuel, a lot. Ambulances use a lot. Now, cop cars, they're on gasoline. but cops have an ESU truck, emergency service unit. If I'm not mistaken, their big trucks are also on diesel. So a lot of the issues that we're probably going to start seeing, guys, will start trickling down. Now, against military is going to get whatever they're going to get first and foremost, and they got to be taken care of because they have to defend this country. And then you have food that needs to be delivered to big cities and small towns as well. Then you have emergency vehicles. I don't know where the hell they lie on that prioritization list, but nonetheless, that's going to be an issue. Then you have smaller business people who have their own diesel trucks, diesel pickup trucks, diesel trucks to make delivery. They'll probably be the last on the list to get any kind of fucking fuel. So with that, guys, this is very concerning in the sense of pricing, money-wise, because you're going to be paying now an arm and a leg for the fucking eggs that you just bought last week for, I don't know, $4. You're probably going to pay $8 for it. So it's just going to, pricing of everything's going to get exponentially high. It's absolutely going to start hitting us in the pockets to a point where we're going to go to the grocery store, guys, and we're going to be like, I don't need eggs this week. Unemployment amongst truckers might be a thing as well, because if trucks, guys, are not making deliveries because there's not enough fuel, because let's say a trucking company that had 25 trucks on the road now could only have 10, 15 trucks is sitting in the lot, that means 15 drivers are not going out making money. Why can't they make money? Because there's not enough fuel to go around. Who's that going to go to? It's probably going to go to the senior truck drivers. Maybe some of the senior truck drivers will bow out and retire, and maybe others won't. But the problem is, guys, 15 truck drivers now are out of work. And you're probably going to see that through trucking companies across the nation. So it's not like, 15 get let go. Those 15 could go to another trucking company, because another trucking company, Dickface Johnny, yes, he opened up his own trucking company. He had to let go, 10 of his. So now there's 25 dudes. Now, again, this is nationwide. So unemployment rate amongst truck drivers are probably going to skyrocket as well, because not enough trucks are going to be in the road, because companies can't afford to run all their trucks. Companies, power companies, for example, or utility companies, wouldn't be able to run all their services either. So if there's a power outage because of a storm, you better believe your blackout's probably going to go longer now, because instead of the 5 trucks they had on the road, now they have 2 or maybe 3. Because, again, there's a fuel shortage, a diesel fuel shortage. So you got to keep this in mind, guys. This affects every aspect of things that you probably weren't even thinking about, because we're all focused on food. But what about all the other shit that we might need to help us, like a fire truck or an ambulance? This is where it gets bad, and this is where it can get absolutely worse. Now, we will see how bad it's going to get. They're saying it's going to get bad. I'm going to stand in the middle and be like, it could get bad, but if they prioritize and lessen the waste of a lot of vehicles, let's say idling and shit like that, maybe we could reserve enough to pass it around. Maybe. Again, that's me being naive, and that's me trying not to fucking go overboard with, dude, it's on, that's shit, we're all going to die. No, we're not all going to die. But we have to think about the other problems that no one else is talking about. And again, that's the emergency service, that's the military, that's the utility trucks going around. Whether that's your phone line or your power line, whatever it is, guys, these people are probably going to be, their services are probably going to be cut in half, because companies will be starting to get priced out of paying for diesel fuel if there's a shortage, because it usually goes to the highest bidder, right? And if there's prioritization, that's even worse. Prioritization means these people are going to get it, and then these people are not. So that's just something to think about, guys. Other than that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.